Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur's Chaitanya Bhagavat, Adikanda, chapter 5. One day, a wandering Brahmana came to the house of Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi, the parents of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, known in his youth as Nimai. This Brahmana travelled with his worshipable deity Balagopal. He constantly chanted the holy name of the Lord.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Greeting, O Brahmana. Today you bless my home by visiting us today. Please take a seat and let us serve you. Where is your residence?
I am a wandering mendicant. I go wherever my restless mind takes me.
So you are traveling for benefit of this world. Today I am especially fortunate. Please allow me and my wife to arrange for your cooking.
As you wish.
Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi nicely cleaned and arranged the kitchen, providing all of the ingredients the Brahmana would need to cook for Balagopal.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Satisfied with the arrangement, the Brahmana began cooking for the Lord. When he finished the preparation, he placed the offering in front of the Lord and sat down to meditate. At that time, Sri Sachinandan Gaurahari accepted that offering himself.
Hi! Alas, this child has stolen the rice meant for the Lord.
Jagannath Mishra heard the Brahmin's cries and came immediately.
Nimai!
Seeing his son's
How?
actions, he became very disappointed and felt compelled to punish him.
Nimai! How you could behave in this way?
Oh, Misra, you are meant to be a cultured man. What is the use of beating the ignorant child? Only one who can tell the difference between right and wrong can be beaten. Thus I forbid you from beating this child.
I feel so terrible for this occurrence. What can I do?
Please bring some fruits. I will accept that instead.
Please let me arrange for your cooking again.
Please be merciful to us and cook again.
If that is your wish, I will certainly cook again.
Thank you.
Thus, Sachi Devi and Jagannath Mishra cleaned the kitchen and arranged for some ingredients again.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
This child is very restless. We should take him to another house so the Brahmana can finish cooking and eating.
That is a good idea.
Hare Krishna,
Sachi Devi took her son to the home of a neighbor as the Brahmana could cook and offer in peace. After some time, the Brahmana finished cooking again and sat down to make another offering. In meditation, the Brahmana called Balagopala to eat. Lord Gaurasundara, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, immediately came to know of this. Putting everyone into illusion, the Lord came before the Brahmana with a smile on his face. Unseen by the others, the Lord then took a handful of rice and ate it as the Brahmana watched.
Hi! Alas, this child has stolen the offering again.
Nimai, how you could behave this way? I will punish you for your mischief. How can I have such a great thief for a son?
He doesn't understand what is right, what is wrong.
do not simply learn by being beaten. Children are all restless by nature.
Listen, Mishra, this child is innocent. Whatever is meant to take place on a particular day will certainly come to pass.
Jagannath Mishra was very forlorn and could not bring himself to look at the Brahmana. At that time, Jagannath Mishra's elder son, Vishwarupa, came to pay his respects to the Brahmana.
I am so happy to see you. I'm very excited to hear what has happened. It is our great fortune to have a guest like you. We are also unfortunate because you are fasting because of my brother.
Please do not feel sad. I will eat some fruits. I live in the forest, so where can I get rest? I am accustomed to eating fruits and roots.
You are so merciful. It's the nature of the saintly persons to try to make others happy. So it's not too much trouble. Please cook for Krishna again. Only then will my family not be distressed.
It's practically the middle of the night. It's not appropriate for this time.
There will be no fault in cook. Please do so.
Please cook again.
Please cook again.
All right, I will cook again.
Jai.
Aye.
Jai.
They quickly cleaned the kitchen and brought ingredients for a third time.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
The Brahmana then began to cook, and everyone escorted Nimai into a room.
We should lock it from outside, so
That's a
he
good
cannot
idea.
get out.
That's a good idea.
Jagannath Mishra locked the door and sat outside to guard it.
Don't worry, Nimai is sleeping. He won't do anything now.
The pious Brahmana prepared a plate for offering and then sat in meditation and offered the food to Krishna. Sri Satchinandana Gaurahari knew everything. He had already decided to give darshana to this Brahmana. By his will, Nidra Devi, the goddess of sleep, deluded everyone into a deep slumber.
Hi. How can this be? The child is here again.
Of course I'm here. You were calling me, so here am I.
At that time, the Lord exhibited a wonderful eight-armed form to the Brahmana. In 4 hands, he held a conch shell, a disc, a club, and a lotus flower. In one hand, he held a pot of butter from which he ate with another hand. Then, with the other 2 hands, he played a flute.
Please listen, O Brahmana, you have been my servant for many lifetimes. You always desired to see me, therefore I have come before you. In a previous life, I gave you darsana at house of Nanda Maharaj. Don't you remember that? When I appeared in Gokula, you also joyfully visited the various holy places. By providence, you became a guest one day in the house of Nanda Maharaj. At that time, you offered rice to me in the same way, and after I ate your rice, I showed you this same form. In this way, you have been my servant birth after birth. For other than my servants, no one can see this form. As long as I remain in this incarnation, you should not tell anyone the secrets that I have told you. I have incarnated to inaugurate the Sankirtan movement, and I will treat this process of chanting throughout the world. I will freely distribute the love and devotion that is desired by Brahma and others to each and every household. If you remain here for some time, you will see many such pastimes, but do not disclose these things to anyone.
After pacifying the Brahmana in this way, Nimai returned to his room and led the Brahmana to accept his prasad. The Brahmana was filled with ecstasy and began to chant the glories of the Lord.
Orgabagi!
Jai!
Orgabagi!
Jai!
Orgabagi!
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki.
Jai!
Quick introduction of the star cast today. Justin Prabhu as Brahmana. Yogesh Prabhu as the alien voice of the Lord. Ashwini Mataji as Sachi Devi. Rupesh Prabhu as Jagannath Mishra. Kalwa Mataji as the neighbor of Sachi Devi. Nathan Prabhu as Vishwarupa. And finally, the star of this evening, Baby Ravi as the Lord Nimai.
Hare Krishna, and she didn't introduce herself. Bhadra Mataji is our wonderful narrator. And we also have a lot of thanks to Vikrami Prabhu, who helped us do a lot of last minute things to make sure the set everything was working properly.
Costume for Baby
So-
Nimai. Costume for Baby.
Yes, costume for Nimai. So it takes a lot of work to put on a production like this, but really the most work are the actors because they have to learn all of their lines. We had so many practices to make sure that tonight would go well. But one person from day one, the very first practice, did not mess up her lines once and was just perfect and did everything on cue every single time, and that was Nimai. So to say thank you, Ravi, we have a book for you, and it's a coloring book, and we hope you enjoy it. And then next up we have Vishwarup, the son of Justin Prabhu, who is always here, always playing such beautiful mridanga. So he's always doing services for this temple, and so we wanted to thank you also for all your hard work in this place, so we have a book for you. And for everyone else on stage, we have a one-year subscription to Back to Godhead magazine. We're so grateful to all of you for participating in this play. And really, like, Justin Prabhu couldn't be, a better choice for the Brahmana. He does so much preaching for this temple that we could not have picked a better person for this role. And he's actually been repeatedly participating in so many of our plays. He was in our last one. And he has more lines than anybody. And still also, he remembers them all, just like a Brahmana has so much memory of all the shlokas. He does a wonderful job. Yogesh also stepping in last minute when people were missing to help direct and do so many things. And he has such a majestic voice that no one could be better to be the voice behind this beautiful, never seen before form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And actually, you will not find this picture anywhere because it doesn't exist, so we had to Photoshop it together. So take darshan of this beautiful form that normally you could not see. And of course, we have a whole family here that was perfect. Sachima and Jagannath Mishra are married, and that's their daughter Nimai. So what could be better? The whole family. And Kolio Mataji also always helping and great with costumes and everything else. So I'll hand you your envelopes, and real quickly, we just need a few minutes to dismantle the set, and then we'll be starting the program.
Quick thank you to Geeta Mataji also for helping us with the costumes for wearing the Bengali kind of sari for the ladies. And please give another round of applause to our most creative and hard-working director, Sita Mataji. Taken a lot of time, effort, and a lot of money in buying all the props for every play of ours and then donating them to the temple for our future productions. So once again, a round of applause for all the actors and the
If everyone can gather together, we'll just get a few quick pictures and then we'll.
All right, so thank you very much to all the characters of this play. And the key element is Sita Mata, who has put this together. So we thank them all. And Ruji, can you take one picture of our team? Thank you. So we will now go back, we will dismantle this thing and we are going to do a Maharati and then after Prasadam. I wanted to also let you know that on April 16th we are celebrating Ram Navami here and we have a poster outside. I'll be sending the email pretty soon. That's our next program. And then I wanted to let you know that as you see, our temple is getting smaller and you all are coming together. So we are also planning a little expansion here. Right now we are going to do a remodeling, which is we are bringing a bigger altar, we are bringing the bigger deities, we are doing a pujari room, flower cooler and everything in behind. So we are increasing about 1,000 more square feet to this temple to do the service of Krishna. And for that we have a lot of you have donated to us here. We have a project of about $225,000. We have collected about 192 right now. And everybody is donating every time. So I want to let you know that we almost got the permits now. I just spoke to the Tony or the George, who is a contractor for this temple, you see. The same contractor who is going to also help us with remodeling. And they have the final county permission, probably a week or two, and then we should be able to start dismantling everything and putting everything together as a new. We'll have bigger altar, and then gradually we will bring, as soon as we have a lot more Brahmins here, we are needing about 3 more Brahmins here to do all the sevas. Then I'll be bringing the bigger deities, and then we will start the program from 4:30 in the morning, 5 artis, 5 bogas. That is coming up very, very soon.